Welcome once again. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most misunderstood part of fitness, weight training. Most people think it's just about lifting heavy or looking strong. But the actual truth here is proper training is an art, bro. And when it's done right, it changes like your physique, your mindset, and also speeds up your results. So here's what you definitely need to remember. Number one, weight training isn't just about lifting heavy. It's about form, control, intention, and progression. Now, the second thing I would like for you to understand is you have to make sure you're prioritizing your form over ego. It's not about how much weight you can move, bro. It's about how well you move the weight. If you're doing an exercise and you're moving the weight but you're using the wrong form, I'm sorry to tell you, you're setting yourself up for failure. You want to make sure that you're doing an exercise and you're using the proper form for each exercise. So that way you're maximizing your time in the gym and you're not in there leaving gains on the table. It's all about how well you move the weights. Every rep should be clean, controlled, and targeting the right muscle. You're not there to impress. You're not going to the gym to impress anybody, bro. You're there to improve your physique. You're there to improve yourself. You're not there to impress anybody. So make sure that you're controlling the weight, you're feeling the muscle. Perfect form always beats heavy weight every time. You can check the study, do your research. They will tell you that perfect form beats heavyweight every single time. And it also helps you avoid injury and maximize your results. Because if you're out there going it too heavy, I promise you, it's only a matter of time before you get injured. Now, the second thing, or the third thing you need to focus on is focus on mind muscle connection. What does mind muscle connection mean? You're not just there moving weights, you're building your body. You know, you have to make sure you're sending the right signals to your body to grow. That is mind muscle connection. You're not just pushing weight, you're sending signals to your body to grow. So you have to make sure you're feeling the muscle work. Squeeze at the top, control the negative. What does controlling the negative mean? Let's say, for instance, you're doing a bench press. This is the negative. This is where you feel or you get the most tension. This is assuming the fact that I'm laying down for sure. But if I'm laying down, bench pressing like this, the negative is right here where you get the most tension. So you have to make sure you control the negative to build that muscle mind or that mind muscle connection. That focus there is what separates people who lift and people who build. You are here to build. You're not just here to lift any type of weight. You are here to build. So make sure you're targeting the right muscle and obviously you're squeezing at the top and controlling the negative. Now, one of the most ignored things when it comes to training is progressive overload, man. I don't understand how people don't prioritize progressive overload when training. Progressive overload is key because one thing is, if you're not challenging your muscles, if you're not surprising your muscles after each set, you're not changing your body, bro. I'm going to promise you that you're not changing your body. Progressive overload means you're doing just a little bit more over time. For instance, if you start a flat bench with 50 on each side, if you do 50 for 10 reps on your first set, you shouldn't go and do 50 for 10 reps on your second set. You should either shoot for 50, which is the same weight, for 15 reps or for 20 reps, or increase your weight by 10 pounds and get 10 in. So if you start with 50 and you do 10 reps, you can increase your weight by 10, which is 60, and do the same 10 reps, or you can increase your rep range with 50 and do 20 reps instead. You have to make sure you're challenging your muscles after each set. You can't be doing the same set of the same sets and the same reps of each workout and expect your muscles to grow. Your muscles are gonna be bored. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? I need some challenge. Same with life, man. If you're doing the same thing all over again, you're not going to grow. You have to always challenge yourself, put yourself in uncomfortable situations that will allow you grow and evolve to a whole new person. That's the same thing that applies with your muscles. If your muscles are experiencing the same motion, experiencing the same weight, at one point it's going to get comfortable and it's just going to lay there without growing. So you have to make sure you're doing more weight, more reps, better form, shorter rest. That's how you progressively overload. It's either you do more weights after each set, you do more reps after each set, you're performing it with proper form, and you're limiting your rest time. Your rest period should be between 1 to 2 minutes. I do 1 minute for my upper body exercises or my upper body workouts, and I do 2 minutes for my lower body. Anything more than 2 minutes, you're just wasting your time in the gym, bro. Track it, be intentional with it, and that's exactly how you grow. Progressive overload. I'm going to drop a video below this video that will that will dive deeper into how progressive overload works and why it's very important. Now, the other thing you need to focus on to properly train is your recovery. A lot of people underestimate the power of recovery, bro. Without recovery, there's no growth. Without recovery, there's no growth. Your muscles isn't built in the gym. I always tell people your muscles aren't built in the gym. They are built outside what you do in the gym. If it's rest, your nutrition, those are the key things that are very, very important when it comes to building muscle. You just going to the gym is just breaking down your muscle. The rebuild phase happens outside the gym, and the rebuild phase is what causes growth. So you have to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, you're fueling your body right, you're taking your rest days seriously, because your performance this depends on how well you recover. Performance depends on how well you recover. So prioritize your recovery. Make sure you're doing the right things to properly recover. Now, the last thing is training with intention. Every rep, every session is a chance for you to level up. Don't go there, don't go through the motions. Just attack with intention. Make sure you're very, very intentional with your approach, with your training, with your food, with your recovery. Everything from this point moving forward has to be intentional. It's not just about exercising, bro. It's about becoming stronger in every way, in your habits, in your training, in your work, in your nutrition. It's all about becoming stronger. So show up with focus, train with purpose, and always aim to improve every week. So the next time you step into the gym, you always have to remember it's not just about moving weights, bro. It's about building muscle. It's about building the body, building the discipline and the focus to become your best self. Let's train smart. Let's train with purpose, and let's make every rep count. Catch you on the next one.